Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Cal, this is Working with Resonance. We are doing a reading for Sagittarius, general tarot reading for Sagittarius. Thank you for being here. Allow me to do this for you. My pleasure. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's happening. Judgment. The soul is calling. Ten of Pentacles calling you, or calling you to retirement potentially. Judgment in the Ten of Pentacles. There's a sense of living the high life or the good life more than the high life. A life of ease, a life of personal freedom, beingness. Not have to follow the rules so much. So there is a sense of kind of a retirement feeling, or at least a life that's a lot easier than it has been in the past. Being called to it, it feels. Very nice. Sagittarius, very, very nice. Okay, let's see what else we've got coming through for you today. Three of Wands. Wow. This is how Virgo started, sort of. Three of Wands. Yeah, an unexpected find. Rediscovering something that you haven't thought about in a very, very long time. Could be buried treasure. Buried treasure, could be buried treasure. Three of Wands, something unexpected here. It feels like it's a reconnecting with something. It could be someone, but it's presenting more as something that you really treasured at some point in the past, but with life, it's been packed up and moved around, and you're coming back into connection with that. Eight of Cups, yes, you are. You could right now, though, be feeling a little bit drained, a little bit depleted. The cup's empty, or the jug's empty in this case. You could be feeling like you've got nothing more to give right now. That's okay. That's okay. So take care of you if that is your experience. We all have those moments where we just feel like we can't. Five of Wands. Trying to solve an unsolvable problem. Beautiful. Trying to make sense of the senseless. Five of Wands coming through. Trying to figure out the how, trying to figure out the why, trying to figure out where you fit. There's a lot of reevaluation happening. Sagittarius, you may have a network already of support, but it feels as though you're going to have one main spirit guide walking you through this time. Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. She's just focused on being, on creating the things that she loves to do, that she loves to make. There's a really good sense of groundedness here. No attachment. Things just simply are. Things just simply flow. In the past, you might have perceived you're having a bad day. Now it's just a day. So there's kind of a shift that's bringing a lot more security than there has been in the past. When this comes in, when this Queen of Pentacles comes in, Sagittarius, you could very well start to question the hows and the whys, because that's kind of been your reaction to stability in the past, it feels. It's kind of a habit. But this time around, all the fears that have kind of held you back from fully experiencing the Queen of Pentacles have been resolved. Okay, beautiful. Temperance. Yeah, for some, you may have experienced the flow of energy, the feel of it, the knowing the waves that the different frequencies flow through you. But temperance also is feeling as though you've kind of just been hanging on, trusting, trying to remain in that trusting space, in the belief that everything is working out for you, that everything is falling into place, and really just focus on maintaining the balance. The Hierophant, and here comes the new information. It could feel like information overload. This feels like it's a spark of an idea coming through the mind. The trigger here is this discovery. This discovery, whatever this unexpected discovery is, potentially an object that you're quite fond of or had quite a bit of resonance with in the past, is triggering this activation, this calling into this new way of being in the world. This just, it feels like every, I don't know what they're called, neuron, I guess, in the brain is activated all at once. It feels like it's energy and information overload. So the message could in fact be coming through the light activation and into your conscious awareness. If it is, just please take care of you. If it's a new experience for you, it can feel quite overwhelming. If it's something that you have experienced previously, then you'll have some awareness of what's happening when it comes in. So now's not the time to rock the boat or make decisions, Two of Swords. It's also not the time to multitask. If you can, just have some downtime. Focus on something creative, potentially sewing, since it's so obvious in the Queen of Pentacles. But just take things a little bit slower than you have been while this unfolds. Nine of Cups. It does feel like you're getting lost in the craft, lost in the moment of creating, losing awareness of the external. And it feels blissful. It really does feel blissful. And so you have some acquired beliefs and values challenged, reevaluating, taking stock. If this is something that you're actually now turning into a business, that you've reconnected here, and you're now creating that type of object or something relating to that object, then you've got potentially counting inventory presenting. The Five of Swords sort of bringing through the business, the shoulds and shouldn'ts, the things to meet the rules and regulations of the business, like bookwork, are getting in the way of the passion, getting in the way of the creating. But it is all going to come together. There is a shift here with the Seven of Swords. This is kind of getting a little bit more organised, it feels, bringing a little bit more structure. Up until now, it feels like it's been quite flow as it does. And previously, the other side, the business side, the shoulds and shouldn't side has been pushed aside. But it does feel like there's an integration of the two coming through Sagittarius. Anything else for Sagittarius, please? Accept the help when it's offered. Yeah, transformation. That's kind of a really global thing, a universal thing at the moment. The transformation, the you that you knew isn't you. That will make sense. That will make sense at some point. It feels like you've been seen. You've been recognised in some way. It feels almost literal, like someone's walked past you in the street or walking past you in the street and says, "Oh my, I know you, you're whoever you are." It feels like that is going to be kind of I'm not actually that person now. Like bringing all that stuff to a close, letting go of that identity completely and the heaviness of it, helped along by solar activations, but returning in more to a place where there was a lot less stress, a lot less responsibility. You didn't have to know the how. You didn't have to know the way forward. You could just be. You could play. You could experiment. It feels like you may already have a sense of that already, Sagittarius. But it feels like this is almost like a long time coming. There was such a sense of relief when I was saying about the release of responsibility and letting go of control, and everything just is. It just flows. There was such a sense of relief with that. But everything here is looking pretty good, Sagittarius. Just be open. If you're open to it, how it actually manifests, so of course, is individual, depending on personal sets of circumstances, emanations, resonance, frequencies, beliefs and values. It all has a part to play. So, but in this general reading, it's looking pretty good. So there you go, Sagittarius. Hope it helps in some way. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again soon.